So I have no work experience at all. What sort of jobs can I do in Australia? Luckily, there are a few jobs that requires no previous work experience in Australia. Here are 10 of them. The first one is retail assistant. So to be a retail assistant, you can get a job in your local 7-Eleven stores, petrol station or grocery stores like Coles, Woolworths or Aldi. The main job responsibilities usually include dealing with customers and their queries, filling up the stock on the shelves, ordering stock from the suppliers, and taking payments from the customers. And usually the pay rate can be anywhere from $20 to $25 per hour, but there will be different pay rates for public holidays, weekends, and the overnight shifts. Second sort of job role with no work experience is becoming a cleaner. So you can get a job as a cleaner in a commercial property or in a residential property, which means you could either be working in cleaning the offices or some private homes. Now the job role will usually include cleaning all the premises, including washroom, kitchenette, and other areas. Now the pay rate will depend upon the type of cleaning you're doing. So whether it's commercial or residential, your pay rate can be anywhere around $25 to $30 per hour. The next job role is delivery drivers. Since the rise of apps like Uber Eats and Deliveroo, there are many jobs available for delivery drivers, especially in the food industry. And the job role basically include taking the things from one place and delivering it to the right address of the person who has ordered those things. Although at the moment there is no minimum wage rate per hour for these delivery apps, you usually get paid based on per delivery you make. So every time you're making a delivery, you get paid a specific amount for that delivery itself. But on an average, these delivery drivers can earn anywhere from $20 to $30 per hour. The next sort of job role with no work experience you can do is a warehouse worker. Now you can find a job in your local warehouse where you could be doing different sort of duties, including packing, unloading, loading, and sorting out some items. It depends upon the type of warehouse you're working. There could be different job roles or different duties could be there. But the hourly wage rate can be anywhere from $20 to $25 for these sort of job roles. The next one is waiter waitresses. It is one of the most popular sort of job roles that many international students do when they are studying here in Australia. Now the main sort of responsibilities for this role is including cleaning tables, taking orders from the customers, sometimes helping kitchen staff, and taking payments from customers. And you can be getting paid around $20 per hour for this sort of job role. But as you get more experience in this industry, you usually tend to get more money after a while. The next sort of job role you can do is sales assistant. So if you are a good salesperson, you could be working in the sales industry. So depending upon the industry you're working in, you could be selling a product or a service. Now the main responsibilities for this role obviously is to sell the product or service, and obviously helping customers with their queries and trying to build a trust so they can buy things from you. While some job roles would require to be paid a minimum wage, which is around $19.49, there are many companies that works on commission only basis. So you get paid based on any sales you make. The next one is laborers. Now in the construction industry, there are plenty of jobs available for the people with no work experience, especially when you're doing some manual labor work. Now obviously this works require a lot of physical efforts, and you can usually get paid anywhere from $30 to $35 per hour. Fast food cooks is the next one. Now you can work in a fast food industry, and there are many fast food outlets here in Australia. So you could be working in McDonald's, KFC, Hungry Jack's, or any other fast food outlet. The main responsibility includes working in the kitchen, helping the customers, taking orders, and taking payments from them. And usually it requires some cleaning work as well. And the average wage for the fast food workers can be around $20 per hour as well. Gardener is the next sort of a job you can do in Australia. There's no specific work experience required when you're working in the gardening industry here in Australia, as on-job trainings are usually provided by the managers or the owners of the business. The main responsibilities in this job include doing the landscape work and mowing gardens. And the average pay rate is around $25 per hour for this sort of job role as well. Last but not the least is nannies. Now there are many parents who would like their kids to be looked after by private nannies in Australia. And demand for nannies are getting really popular here. Your main responsibility usually will include looking after the kids, which includes feeding, playing, and other activities with them, and also basic tidying up of the house. And if you love working with kids, you could be earning anywhere around $30 per hour for this sort of job role. So these are the 10 job roles that you can do without any work experience in Australia. Although there is no work experience required for these sort of job roles, but it's good to have some good communication skills when you're applying some of these job roles. And as always, to make sure to follow your student visa conditions when you're working here in Australia. Make sure not to breach them. Hope you find this information useful. And if you do, make sure to share it with the other friends who are planning to come to Australia. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.